In this video, we're going to see how to create a laboratory request. So we're going to use the doctor username, the OP doctor, for the outpatient module. So once we're in, we see that we have two different stations. We are going to request the laboratory request from the outpatient module, and we're going to click on our patient. We're going to start the consultation. We have to fill in the required fields, which in this case, the required field is diagnosis. So we're going to say that the patient has a high fever. We check on it, and it's going to be a final diagnosis. And here at the bottom, we have episodes request. So we're going to click on a new episode request and on laboratory. As we can see, we have the general data. The priority is going to be ordinary. And we have to choose a destination specialty. In this case, it's going to be general medicine and the type of exam. So it's going to be a clinical analysis exam. And let's say it's going to be a checkup. So we're going to use calcium, magnesium, blood smear. Okay. So we have all these tests and we're going to save them. So once we save them, we see that the request has been processed correctly. This is it for the laboratory request, and we are going to go back to our patient episode. So as we can see, we have our diagnosis as well, and we have our episodes request. So here, this is what we've requested. It's type laboratory, and its state, it's pending extraction. So as we can see, it's pending extraction. This laboratory request goes straight to the lab. So we're going to log out, and we're going to enter with the laboratory technician, which is lab tech. Once we enter with lab tech, we're going to see that he has a laboratory station. We're going to click on laboratory station, and we have our patient Mike Jones lab request. So we can see this is what we ordered for him, and the actions that we are going to take is that the technician is going to extract the blood, and once he or she extracts the blood, mark as done, and we're going to send the patient to the waiting room. So we accept this. Patient has marked the lab extraction as done. The patient goes back to the waiting room, and now the doctor is going to fill in the results. So we're going to go back to the patient. We're going to start the consultation, and in our episode menu, we have a menu that's laboratory. We're going to click on laboratory. The number, let's say this is 56. Patient is male. Initial test. So this would be the results. I'm just going to register a number. Okay, urea, which is also something we've ordered. So depending on what the patient's laboratory request ordered or not, we will fill in these different fields. Once we're finished, we sign. As we can see, we can print the request if it's a copy for the patient. Let's say it's not a copy because this is going to go to the doctor. We have our medical laboratory request here printed out, and now the doctor, the OP doctor, is going to evaluate this lab results. So we're going to log out, and we're going to go back to our OP doctor. The OP doctor is going to go to the outpatient station, click on our patient, and start the consultation again. As we can see, the doctor, if he or she goes to the episode menu and goes to the laboratory information, he or she can see what were the results. So once the results are in, the doctor can now complete the form. So physical exploration, the lab exam has been completed. The patient is healthy. The malaria test, the TB case, the prescriptions, and the episodes request. So now we are going to sign. And once we finish signing, we have to end the consultation. So once the doctor has signed the exploration report, he or she will come here and will end the consultation.